Hi everyone and welcome to a new season of
Pompey Women Vlogs!
So we are back for the new season. This year we're going to carry on doing our vlogs, interviews, match reactions, that sort of stuff. We're going to try and do every game we possibly can. Due to my work commitments, I might not be able to do some of the games, and I think the ones that we're going to try and not do are maybe the times when we lose, because people don't tend to watch them as many as they watch the wins and things like that. So but you have our commitment. We're going to do as many games as we possibly can, bring you all the goals, all the highlights, all the action and all that stuff. Now pre-season's been a bit strange this year. We haven't been able to get to that many games due to COVID. We've not been allowed into a lot of the games. We did manage to get to a handful of them, and when we went, we tried to get some interviews for players, so you've got all that coming up. Now it's quite big news for this season for Pompey Women. A lot of change going on. As you know, last year we had a lot of issues with our pitch at Baffins Milton with drainage issues, and we had lots of home games called off. I think something like 18 games rearranged or called off or something.
Wow.
It was ridiculous. So this year we have a new home ground. Where's that, Abby?
Haven't.
Yeah, that's it. So Pompey Women are in partnership with Havant and Waterlooville. So we're going to be playing our home games there. We're going to be training there. The dev squad, the newly formed development squad, are going to be training and playing there as well. We hope to get along to a dev squad game to vlog it this season as well. So look out for that one. And the other big news is the women have their own kits this year. So I'm going to put them up on the screen now. So the women have their own bespoke kits this year, obviously themed off the men's ones with the blue home and white away kits. But slight differences, like there's no collar on the women's kit, for example, as you can see. And during the pre-season games we did get to, we linked up with a few of the players who modelled the kit this season, and we asked them what they thought. So let's see what they got to say. So we're joined on the vlog by Rosie McDonnell. Thanks for joining us, Rosie. We're just going to have a chat about the new women's bespoke kit that came out this week. You're on modelling duties for that. How did you find that? You modelled a kit before?
I haven't, no. It was a first for me, but it was a really good event. The girls had loads of fun playing around with the different kits, so we had a lot of fun.
So what are your thoughts on the new kit? Do you like it?
Yeah, I think it's brilliant. It's quite a simple kit, but it's got a nice little addition on the shoulders which looks smart. Both the kits, blue and white, are quite simple, but it's perfect for what we need. So
this year a lot of people were questioning why the women have got a bespoke kit, and the main reason is that so that you can have a women's cut of the kit. So could you just explain to a lot of people who might be quite naive as to what a women's cut kit is? Could you explain that to us?
Yeah, it's something we've been crying out for seasons now, and it's something that will push the women's game forward. It helps a lot in terms of the image and the professionalism of the sport, and for us wearing the men's kit, although it looks great, it's not what fits us right. The shorts last season, the size that we need in the leg isn't the size that we need in the waist, so I've been waiting for my shorts to burst now for quite a long time.
So we saw Tamsin, one of our other players, saying about needing basketball style shorts to get around the legs, and that's the point. I don't think a lot of people understand that, do they, that women do need different cut shirts and shorts, and I think it's really good that Portsmouth have taken the initiative to do that, because I don't know many other clubs that do that. I think it's quite rare, isn't it? Have you ever come across that before, where you've had your own cuts?
It's coming in sort of the past few seasons, but it's more so the Championship and Super League that are working towards it, but hopefully as with the American soccer, they've been doing it for a long time now. Okay. Hopefully it's a movement that we can bring over here, and it just helps us in terms of feeling comfortable and looking like athletes rather than girls playing in a men's kit. Yeah, definitely. So while you're doing the interview, next to you on the vlog when it goes out will be a picture of you modelling the kit, and I think it's quite, if you compare pictures to last year, it's quite obvious the difference between the two kits, and that's really good. So just a quick one on this season then. Last season was really terrible for us, wasn't it? Not in terms of results, but in terms of the fact we barely got a home game due to the Baffins pitch.
this year we're going to be playing on the artificial pitch at Havant. Are you looking forward to this season then? What's going to be the team's aim this year?
Yeah, massively. I think our aim stays consistent. We want to be up there. We want to win it as our primary goal, you know, win the league.
Love that.
But you're always going to be pushing for that top 3 spot, no matter what. Get as far as we can in any cups. And the ground is just going to help us do that, to gain the momentum that we didn't have last season. And everyone's just really excited to get there, to have a home base, to be training on that ground.
Is it a big thing to train and play at the same ground? Is that?
Yeah.
I mean, I've never played football at that level at all, but so is that a big thing for you?
I've not had an opportunity to do that before either, but just to get a feel for the pitch, to be training on the same surface that you're going to be playing on the weekend is going to be a really nice feel, and you build a bit of a fortress, I think, from that.
Yeah, I think that's always going to be the aim. Okay, Rosie, well, thank you very much for joining us, and good luck today in the friendly.
No worries, thank you.
Okay, so joined on the vlog by Bekah Tonks. Bekah, first time on the vlog, is it? Can't remember, trying to think.
I think I've done it once or twice before.
Okay,
Yeah, so maybe...
nice to have you here.
Thanks for having
Just
me.
wanted to ask you about the new kit. So you modelled it in a week. Some experience? You done that before?
No, I've never actually done that before. It was actually such a good experience.
Yeah?
We got to do it at our new home ground that we're playing at the Havant.
Okay.
So that was so good to be able to see that and see what we're going to have for the season.
So what are your thoughts on that then? Do you like it?
Oh, I love it. Compared to last year, obviously I wear my shorts quite high, and this year this women cuts kit. So it's obviously the first time that we've actually had that, so I can't wait.
So I was talking to Rosie about that a minute ago, and I don't think there's a massive understanding in the community about women's cut, and it's quite important, isn't it, especially when it comes to the shorts, because sometimes you have to have like basketball shorts.
Literally last year's shorts, like they were so, I hated them, and they were like basketball shorts to me because they were just so long. But obviously this year we got women cut, so it's like a good fit. And
I can imagine not just like that they look better, but it must be more comfortable to play in, surely, to play in better
completely,
cut.
completely. Yeah.
Brilliant. So going on to today then, we got our second to last pre-season game. How's pre-season been going for you?
Yeah, really well. It's been so good to be back in with the team and playing again. So obviously we had a long time off.
Yeah.
But just can't wait to get going for the season now. I think we're almost ready for the season. I can't wait.
Brilliant. Well, thanks very much for joining us today, and good luck today.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
So joined on the vlog by Charmaine. Charmaine, you modelled the new kit in the week. How did you enjoy that?
Yeah, it was really nice to have that opportunity, especially like where it's a really nice kit. So I was excited to do that.
Something that we've noticed, the reaction, there's been an overwhelmingly positive reaction towards the kit, and that's amazing to see. How does that make you feel?
Yeah, so the whole team is really liking the kit, so it makes it even better if all the fans and all the Portsmouth community like it as well. Yeah,
it's a big thing, isn't it? So this year you got we've been talking to Bekah and Rosie about the fact that it's a women's cut kit this year. Big thing for you to have that?
Yeah, being quite a small person, it's nice to have it fitted and not just a big dress on me. Because
they are quite tight, aren't they? They're tighter than like a man's football shirt. It tends to be a bit baggier, doesn't it? And the women's one's quite tight. So do you prefer that? Do you?
Yeah, definitely. Especially watching all the professional women play in their nice fitted kit. It's nice for us to follow that.
That's brilliant. So pre-seasons are well underway now. We've got a couple of games left. How's your personal pre-season gone for yourself?
Personally, it's probably the worst just through my injuries. But I'm feeling much better today. It's probably the best I've felt so far. So I hope to get some minutes today and then positive from now on.
So last season, player of the season, thoroughly deserved, I have to say. You got our vote completely. Thought you were outstanding, not only scoring goals, but you always lay on the assists. So more of the same this year. Have you got a personal goal tally you're aiming for?
No, obviously I want to follow the positive season I had last season. But yeah, I want to, as a striker, score more goals and help the team with assisting as well.
Because we've got quite a good front line, haven't we? You, Jay, Tam, then you've got likes of Becky, Katie behind. That is a formidable front line, isn't it? So it must feel good to have like that fixed unit from last year without too many changes. Does that have a big impact, like playing with the same people?
Yeah, it's definitely, because we've linked up really well last season. So if anything, we're just going to build on that even further. So I can only think it's going to be even stronger this season. So.
Brilliant. Well, thanks very much for your time today, and good luck in today's game.
Thank you.
Thank you very much to all the players that joined us. I really appreciate it. We have such great access to the players and staff, and we're very, very grateful for that. So we really appreciate them taking their time to do that. So the pre-season for the women is over now. They've played, I think it's 8 games in total, many behind closed doors. It's been a mixed bag of results. We've had some good results in there and had some really tough battles against some teams in the league below us. Oh, and here's Alan. So this is our new addition to our family. This is Alan, named after Alan Knight and Alan Partridge. So he's a bit of a cheeky boy, so he might be joining us in the vlogs this year. So, new season. Abby, what are you looking forward to most about this season?
Well, I just miss Pompey Women so much. I just feel like every Sunday I wake up, oh my gosh, it's Pompey Women. I just miss that so much.
Yes, it kind of formed a big part of our life, didn't it, previously, going to all the games, and we're really looking forward to getting back to that. So, women's bespoke kits, Abby, they're a lot tighter, aren't they, to the women's body shape? How do you feel about that? Are you looking forward to getting one?
Yeah, I think it looks really good on the girls and it's such a good fit and I just can't wait to get mine.
Yeah, it should be good. Yeah, big things this season, really looking forward to it. I think the having the Havant as our base station ground cannot be underestimated how good that is. If you don't know already, they're laying an artificial pitch at the moment, so work's ongoing. That's why the first few Pompey Women fixtures are away from home to give Havant a chance to finish the ground. But I can't wait to get back there. I think our first game there is October the 12th, 3 days before my birthday. And that's William's birthday.
Is it?
Yeah, so I can't wait for that. That'll be a really good occasion. My advice to everyone, if you're watching this, hopefully there's a bit of interest in women's football there. My advice would be get yourself down to a game, you won't regret it. The women play some lovely football. And you know, there's such a lovely network of people involved in Pompey Women, and it feels like it's a really nice atmosphere on the match day. So, first game of the season is Yeovil away. Abby and I, we're going to be making the trek down to Taunton for that. We hope to bring you all of the goals, highlights, and maybe some interviews as well if we can get near the players. It's a bit harder to interview the players at the moment because of COVID and we're not allowed near them, which is understandable, but we'll do our best. Hopefully we'll be bringing you lots of Pompey goals in the highlights. That would be brilliant.
Yeah, that'd be so good.
But yeah, thanks for joining us today, and we're really looking forward to this season. Subscribe if you haven't already. Subscriptions really help our channel grow.
Yeah.
So we're so near to 150.
Oh my gosh.
At time of filming we're on 147, so just a couple away. So thanks for all your support.
Thank you.
And we'll see you next week.